Good morning and welcome to Tuesday. Some pretty horrible news this morning following a very nasty terror attack in Manchester. The reason I hesitate to call it a terror attack is because I feel as though those words have become synonymous with a hatred of a group, of a religion, and that's not okay. Finding it hard to find the words this morning. If we succumb to that generic hatred, anyone who fits into this box or has that label or is that religion, then we are no better. We may not have walked into somewhere with the intention to kill, but we carry that hatred around with us and it seeps out into other people. That can't happen. So I don't struggle over the words terror attack because I don't think it was terrorist or it was an attack. I completely agree, it was both of those things and it was just horrific. My argument is over the correlation that those words seem to have adopted between an anti-Islamic movement, and I will not be a part of that. Everything comes back to one simple thing for me. It's about how you treat people. It doesn't matter who they are or what they do or what they believe in. Treat people properly. I also wonder what kind of life a person has lived that drives them to do something like that. And I must admit, I've never thought that before. I've always just had a fury at the individuals responsible, but I met some very interesting people when I was away in Rhodes who live very different lives to me not in leafy suburban Hampshire, and it makes you think and question what other people have to go through and deal with, and in turn what effect that has on them. So ultimately today my message is of love, and to not fall into the trap of hatred, because that doesn't do anybody any good. It just doesn't. And if you think it does, then sit and really think about it. Really write down a list. Write down a list of what your hatred achieves. I bet you can't think of a single thing. Anyway, off to school in a second. I have my gear on. I have done my HIIT training this morning and I will be running home from school when I can run that whole way, which realistically it shouldn't be too long. When I can run that whole way, that's going to feel pretty awesome, and then I can make the route longer. And it's manageable within my day, so there's no point setting these massive, extreme, over-the-top goals that then mean that I fail and then I feel horrendous. So this is definitely the right thing for me. I suppose at some point today I really ought to start trying to put the house back together. Paul's done a really good job actually. It's not that horrendous, but it's just the little things. I'm not very tidy anyway, to be fair, but it's gotten a little bit messy even for my liking. Once again the day has gone by in a flash. I did my run home from school and I think I'm not measuring my bursts of running, but I definitely think I got home a fraction quicker. So that's not too bad. And I've been out with the dog, and yeah, that's all great. I'm still procrastinating quite a lot with the home stuff. The kitchen is just a bit of a state, particularly because I've had Tesco's delivered today. So I need to find that balance between getting myself out and about and doing the exercise that I want to do, and having the little bit of down quiet time that I like while the children are at school, but also keeping on top of the house stuff. So that is my mission. That's just a little idea I need to keep buzzing around in my head and see if I can't come up with any extremely clever plans for that. But the children have been on a school trip today, so it'll be quite interesting to see how they are feeling.